Hi guys, welcome to Utah. We are here. We are driving. I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm driving. Do you even see that? Do you see that right there? I am driving that. A 26-foot truck with a tow dolly. My little Prius could drive up into that truck 2 times over. Good morning, workout buddies, and welcome to my new apartment. DANNA, didn't you just move 4.5 months ago? Why, yes, I did. Thank you for asking. And quite frankly, the last 3 months of my life have been probably the hardest yet. So I moved to Pocatello for a job and to be closer to family. Unfortunately, the job fell through and it became a very toxic living environment for both Alex and I. Alex actually moved out and in with his girlfriend, which thank goodness he had a place to go. He also made a super cool music video that you guys need to check out. I'll leave a link in the description so you can watch that. But these last couple months have been so challenging. I've had financial stress, personal stress, a lot of other stuff happened, and I'm not going to share that with you guys because it's super personal. I don't want to rehash it and relive it, but just know that it was extremely toxic and it was very emotionally challenging for me to get through. Not only that, I was having some health issues, and with Alex moving out, there goes my support system. I didn't really know anybody in Pocatello, and my world just kind of crashed and burned. Lots and lots of tears were shed, and I could not for the life of me sleep. Let me know if you guys have heard of this, but I kept having this thing where right before I fall asleep, I would get this sharp electric zap in my head and it would wake me up. And sometimes this would happen like 25 or 30 times in a night, and it was starting to drive me literally insane. Like I'd just be sleeping, right when I'm about to doze off, zap, and it wakes me up. I so lovingly call this lightning brain. Doctors had no idea what it was. They were like, reduce your stress, and I was like, huh, yeah, yes. Less stress is good. Moving back to LA was not really an option for me because I had rent control when I was there, and if I were to move back, especially living on my own, I'd be paying 3 to 5 times as much in rent as I was paying back then. Plus I was teaching private lessons and I gave all my students away to other teachers and they've moved on, and so basically I don't have a job going back there. So here I am in St. George, Utah. I know that sounds crazy. I thought about moving back home to Montana, but I'm really not about them winters. There wasn't much housing, and surprisingly, the housing I did find was pretty darn expensive. I assumed Montana would be really cheap to live there, but it's not. So why St. George? So long story short, I'm just pretty lost. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I moved to St. George simply on an instinct. When I lived in LA, I would drive to Montana a few times a year, and every time I drove through St. George, for some reason it just hit me, and I've talked to my dad about this, like every time I drive through, I'm like, I want to live here someday. I don't know why, it's just so beautiful. I just get this really amazing feeling every time I drive through St. George. So I moved to St. George. I don't know anybody here. I don't know really why I moved here. I'm just going off of my intuition and maybe a slight bit of desperation, because I really didn't know where to go. I just knew I had to get out of Pocatello as soon as humanly possible. So here I am, and it has been an adventure, let me tell you that. After a month and a half of packing everything I own and living out of boxes, I was ready to hit the road. But I'm very proud of myself for driving this freaking truck with my car attached to it. It's actually really fun. I'm totally my father's daughter. My dad doesn't say he's proud of me very often, but today he's proud of me that I can drive this truck. He was actually gonna come help me move, and they closed down the roads from Montana to Idaho. So he wasn't able to help me pack or anything, but we got all loaded this morning. Thankfully, I had 2 cute mover gentlemen to help me out. I was very grateful for that, but I'm so exhausted. I'm trying to make it to St. George right now. More on that later, but yeah, my goal is to make it to St. George today. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Super tired, but we're gonna try. I had reserved a 15-foot truck, and they so lovingly called me and said, we don't have the 15-foot truck, but we will upgrade you to a 26-foot truck for free. And I was like, thank you, I think. Not only that, but I was towing my car behind this truck.
Before proceeding, release the parking brake.
She's so bossy. Look, they left a Cheeto for me. Isn't that nice? All right, to St. George in this gigantor of a truck. We should name the truck. What's the truck's name? We'll see, I'll think on it. And I have to say, right when I got on the freeway, I just started bawling. I feel free, I'm so happy, and I just cried all the way to St. George. And it was great. I see the Red Rock, we're getting close. Well, it's the next day. Oh my gosh, I have chocolate on my face. I made it to my destination. Me and Bertha here, we made it. I'm in sunny St. George. We got the beautiful mountains behind us. Right now, I have to somehow disconnect my car from the back of this bad boy. So I'm gonna go ahead and check under here. Maybe I'll go put the truck in park real quick. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, it's in park, but I did not put on the security brake. Oh my gosh, there we go. These are just like oh shit chains. Like if my car came disconnected from here, these will catch it. Now, this is what I don't know how to do. I'm assuming you loosen this. Okay, a little easier to do probably when you're not holding a camera. Just a little manpower, brute force, you know. And then this just comes off the tire like so. This pops out. This pops out like so. Nice little greeting to St. George. Someone is helping me out. His name is Curtis. Super nice. He just drove by. He's like, can I help you out with that? I was like, yes, you can, Curtis. Why, thank you. Since I got to St. George, I have encountered a couple random acts of kindness from strangers and has been so amazing. Thank you so much, Curtis. You're awesome. I hope I run into you again someday. I have no idea what he was doing there or why he stopped, but he helped me out. And it was just the welcome that I needed coming into St. George. All good vibes. That was easy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That helped out a lot.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
You're good from here?
Yes.
Okay. Welcome.
I'm home. I made it to my new home. I thought this day would never come. It's been a literal long road, but let's go check out the U-Haul. I'm a little nervous. It was a bumpy ride. My only goal tonight is to find my pajamas and a pair of underwear. We'll be golden. It's a beast. Look how big this freaking thing is. It is insane. Yeah, we got a little shifting. It doesn't look too shabby, but look how much space is left in here, like from here to here. Could have pulled my Prius right up in here. Mr. Piano made it though. Doesn't look too bad. And now we start to unpack. Whew, so I moved in a bunch of stuff. I look like shit, I feel like shit, but I got 79 floors on my Fitbit and I got in 11,000 steps, 122 minutes of exercise. There's just one thing that can make me feel good right now. Take me to Chipotle.
Getting directions to Chipotle Mexican Grill.
That's why I moved to St. George. They have a freaking Chipotle. Me so sweetie. I brought a bunch of stuff in, including a mattress. I also managed to get my bed up here, but I couldn't reach the box spring. So I am going to take this bed and put it outside. I'm gonna sleep under the stars and camp on my porch. I just came from freezing cold snow. It's gonna be just above 40 degrees tonight. I think I can handle that. I got a sleeping bag, I got a quilt. I think it'll be good. But look at this, you can see the stars. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I love my little balcony. I can see the sunset. I'm just so happy. Yeah, you probably can't see the stars that well. I can see them. I see Cassiopeia right now.
1, 2, 3. Go, straight. Keep going.
Woo! Welcome to the jungle. Day 2 of moving in. I have 20,075 steps. And get this, I live up some steps, you guys, and I have gone 143 floors today. Can you see that? I don't know if it's focusing. 143 floors. That's freaking insane. Here is my apartment right now. Didn't I just do this? I did. Literally 3.5 months ago. We've been packing all day, or unpacking all day, and we actually finished our living room. So cute. Oh my gosh. But we're here, moving on, moving upward, and I managed to find a pot/pan, and I'm cooking my first meal in my new apartment. Very exciting. So we're gonna do a whole video on this, but lately I've been iron deficient and ferritin deficient, but I'm not anemic. They didn't seem too alarmed by my numbers, but I was very alarmed and I was feeling very ill. I'm feeling a little better, still very tired, but I did burn 2,600 calories today. So I've been going ham on the high iron meals, and I've been pairing it with a vitamin C source. I have this delicious lentil pasta. It has 50% of your daily iron intake for 1 serving size. Pairing that with some vitamin C packed pasta sauce. And then for dessert, I'm going to have a couple clementine cuties and some chocolat. Yeah, dark chocolate, if it's over 88%, at least Goji Man told me this, it's very high in iron. So pairing it with some vitamin C, and I'm really just trying to get my life together. I'm so happy I found a pan. I'll give you guys a full tour once I get set up, but we're not quite there yet. But yeah, I'm gonna make some pasta and go eat out on my balcony. I love my balcony. There's so much like fresh air blowing in. You can see the sunset. I love this place more than any place I've ever lived. I've had roommates ever since I moved out of my house. So this is gonna be a real treat. I might eventually get a roommate, we'll see. I don't know. But right now it's just me by myself in a new city and fresh start, clean slate. Feeling good. Let's eat. It's day 3 in the new apartment. I counted up how many times I have moved. This is my 25th move. I moved 2 times with my family before I was out on my own, but since I've been out on my own, I've moved 23 times. I think I'm gonna stay here for a while. I already like this place better than any other place I've stayed. I feel like it's completely me, it's completely mine. I don't have roommates, I can decorate it however I want. But anyway, pack hack. So I went to Costco and I bought a huge bag of garbage bags. And then I just wrap all of my breakable stuff in garbage bags. I do that instead of buying like packing plastic because I can reuse them. So right now I'm folding them and putting them in a basket so they're easy to get to. You don't have to be OCD like me and fold them all back up, but I just want them to look pretty in my pantry. So reusing these guys. I've still got lots and lots of work to do. It is so dry here. My lips feel like beef jerky. Sucks, but the sun is shining. So I will take what I can get right now. All right, back to packing. It is day 1,978 of unpacking. I cannot wait for this to be done. It is so close. We have something that somewhat resembles a living room, but there's just like shyster everywhere. This morning, I'm going to try. No, I'm not going to try, I'm going to do. I'm going to hook up my washing machine if I can manage to find it. So, just using common sense, I screwed red into red and then blue into blue. I'm gonna double check this, but what the hell is this? And where does it go? There's no hole for it. Does it go back into the washer somewhere? What are you for? Who are you? I don't know. And then you plug it into the wall and say a little prayer. All right, so blue, just gonna do a little righty-tighty. A little righty-tighty action. It's kind of hard to do holding the camera, but we'll get her done. Okay, there she is. We've got her. We're screwing her in. We're screwing her real good here. Okay, all right, cool. Is that it? Really? That's what it takes to hook up a washer? Okay, that was much easier than I thought. In the world of living completely on your own, you just gotta do stuff. You gotta figure shit out. I went out and I bought this guy. Oh my gosh. Seriously. This is the maze I have to go through to get to my washing machine. Okay, we're gonna use some tools just to, you know, give it a little extra security. There we go. Okay. And Bob's your uncle. Bob literally is my uncle though. Do you have an Uncle Bob? You're not living till you've had an Uncle Bob. Righty tighty. Aphrodite. Okay, I'm literally going insane. I haven't talked to a real human being in real life in 6 days. Except for the lovely grocery store checkout lady. She's pretty cool. Going crazy. Okay, that's done. Now I just need to figure out where this goes and what it's for and why are you in my life, dude? All right, so this is a drain hose and there's supposed to be a hole somewhere over here. I'm assuming it's this guy, but yeah. But as far as hooking this up, like, don't be intimidated. I have had bras that were harder to put on than this guy was, so don't let anyone tell you something's too hard for you, because you can figure it out. But now I need to literally figure out how to make that drain. So I looked it up online, and you actually have to knock this thing out, so I called the maintenance man and he just knocked it out for me. This thing has to go back on somehow. This guy goes in here, and then it just clamps in here so it stays. Hopefully. Maybe. On the struggle bus right now. There we go. You gonna stay? Yeah, you gonna stay in there? Okay. Looks pretty dang good to me. I'm afraid to turn it on, not gonna lie. Easy does it. Easy does it. Okay, we're on. Have any leakage? Nope. No leakage there. Okay, easy does it. Easy does it. Okay, we're on. Are we leaking? No, we're good. Okay, great. So I guess I'll plug in the power now. Move the beast into place. Okay, guys, just scooch it back a little bit. Washer's all hooked up, but after all that, I had bought this dryer from my last apartment, which had an electrical hookup, but this apartment only has gas. So I can't use my dryer, which is fine. I'll just use my washer, and then I usually hang most of my clothes to dry, but I need to do sheets and towels today. So I'm gonna go do coin laundry, which is right down the street, but it's too far down the street to walk, so I'm gonna improvise. So I'm gonna improvise a little bit. I have my longboard, and I'm just gonna put my hamper on my longboard and drive it over to the coin laundry. Very fancy. Good morning. I have been here a week and a day in St. George. My place is pretty much set up. I am so close to being finished. There's just like random stuff sitting around. So today is the day that I am getting every single thing done. I don't care if I have to stay up till 3 in the morning, getting it all done. I just have some games to put away. Gotta clean all that up. Super exciting stuff, I know. But I'll give you guys a tour in the next video. So yeah, my goal is to finish everything today. As you can see, there's boxes everywhere. Just lots of crap. But it's coming together and I'm starting to feel like a normal human being. Like, I was starting to go a little crazy because everywhere I walk, I'm tripping over stuff. And it's been this way for the last like 2.5 months since I started packing. So I'm so excited to feel settled. But look at my bedroom. It's looking pretty cute. I just have to clear off the end tables. I have been in St. George for a week and 2 days, and I'm so happy to say I'm not done, but I'm this close to being finished with all the unpacking. My living room is done. It's beautiful. Here's the almost unpacking part. We're just gonna close that door. It feels so good to be settled. I haven't been settled in 2 months. I moved to Pocatello in October, and I had been packing for most of August and all of September. So I was in boxes for a couple months there, moved in October 8th. So November, December, January, I was there 3 months, and then I started repacking up all my stuff and was in boxes for like a month and a half, a little bit more. And it feels so good to be settled. Like, for the last 6 months, I have hardly felt settled. It's so very hard for me to vlog or do anything productive in my home when all my stuff is in shambles or in boxes. And I'm so excited because I'm gonna do another 12-week challenge. I finally feel settled. I feel like energetically I'm there again. This has been the most difficult couple months of my life, and I've been through some shit, you guys. This was horrendous. It really took a toll on me emotionally, but we're here. We made it. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm here right now. I thought this day would never come. I'm gonna go have a good cry and I'll catch up with you guys later. No, but for real, tomorrow I'm starting a new 12-week challenge. I've been waiting for this day to be able to come back and do videos with you guys, do our 12-week challenge together. I got my book ready. It's on display. Yes, queen, you look good. So I hope you guys will join me for the next 12 weeks. I'm gonna attempt Monday through Friday videos. As you guys know, Alex used to help me with editing, but I can no longer pay him to do so. So it's gonna be all me for a while. We'll see how it goes. But maybe I'll start a Patreon. So if you guys feel like you wanna contribute, then you can, and I can pay him to help me out, but we'll see. Taking it one day at a time, but I'm just so happy. I'm so happy. So that is my little moving vlog slash life update. I am so excited because I'm starting a new 12-week challenge tomorrow. Meet you right here on Montana DANNA. We're starting our new challenge. So like I said earlier, I hope you guys will join me. Lots of new things planned, fresh start, and I'm so excited. I'm just so happy to be settled and to be making videos again. So I hope you guys will join me. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you loved it, share it with your friends. See you tomorrow for day 1.